so happy. Was he happy that
Yeah,
you were showing
he
him a
was
Bible
very
lesson?
exciting.
I bet he was.
Yes.
I bet. Did he know what a roof was? A
Excuse
roof,
me?
you know, we talked about that word
Yes.
roof, a ceiling
Yes,
in the
yes,
roof.
yes,
So he probably understood that
Yes.
before you did
yes,
to
yes,
explain it to
yes.
you.
Yeah. We understand both.
Both. Did you show Esther, your daughter?
Yes, yeah, I showed Esther too, so she was exciting too. So,
Yes.
Mommy, what's that? Wow.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Well, it's a fun way to study the Bible together
Yes.
and show your children, you
Yes.
know, that you're trying to do English too, because they hear it all the time at school. So now you can use this to help. Did you show them the English words?
Yes, some word I explained to Kevin,
Mm-hmm.
but my daughter, he
He explained.
doesn't speak English,
Yes.
so I explain Korean English
That's good.
to my daughter.
Oh, I'm really happy. Did Hobby Lobby know about the pipe cleaners?
Yes, yes.
I thought they would. That's
Yes.
good. Well, good. Well, that was a fun story because we learned so much that day. And now we're already back over on page 10. And this one's much shorter that we're going to read today. And Luke is still talking and writing this letter to Theophilus, that long name of that man that we talked about, because we're pretty much at the beginning of this. But if you would like to start reading Luke 6, let's go ahead.
Why do you call me Lord, Lord, but you don't do what I say? The people who come to me, who listen to my teaching and obey them, I will show you what they are like. They are like a man building a house. He digs deep and builds his house on rock. The floods come.
Floods.
Floods. Yeah, the floods come and the water crashes against the house. But the flood cannot move the house because it was built well. But the people who hear my words and do not obey are like a man who builds a house without preparing a foundation. When the floods come, the house falls down easily and is completely destroyed.
Very good.
Destroyed.
Destroyed is the way we say it sometimes. Did you practice this with your Korean Bible before you came?
Yes.
You're very good about doing that. That makes you feel more comfortable.
Yes.
The word that you were at, floods,
Yes.
right here.
Yes.
Do you know what a flood is? That's one of our words, but do you know what a flood is? I
Yes.
don't know if Korea has floods or not. I don't know about their climate. What's a flood?
Flood is if it's raining a lot of it's water amount of water.
It's a large amount of
Yeah.
water, yes, and a lot of rain. I don't think we will have a flood today with the rain outside. And so a flood can destroy things if you have too much. If there's a hurricane that comes
Okay.
in, or if there's a typhoon,
Yeah,
there's
yes.
lots of flooding
Yes,
that goes
flooding.
on. Why don't we go ahead and start the new words here and talk about those, and then maybe we can talk about this little story again and repeat it.
Okay. Lord,
What is Lord?
Jesus.
It's Jesus. God, yes. Does Lord to you, is that someone that's important that you listen to, or is that someone that you don't care about? Which one is that for you? A Lord, God.
God take care of me.
Yes, He has, and you have told me in the past that God is the one that you want to follow. He has authority over you. He's important to you. Okay, let's go on to the next word.
Floods.
Floods. In English. Floods.
Floods.
In well, in the southern part of the country, it goes a lot. Floods is right. Floods. What did we say that a flood was? You've already told me this morning. A lot of rain.
Yes, yeah, a lot of raining. Water is a lot of, so
Mm-hmm.
it's over.
Yes, it's a lot of it. A huge
Covered
amount.
it,
It covers it. It would come in this room and cover us and the furniture. A lot of floods. A lot of water. Good. Okay. The next word.
Obey, respect,
Respect.
honor.
Honor. Yes. Have you ever said to Kevin or to Esther in English, obey me? Please obey me. Stop it. Obey me. So how would you say that in Korean to tell your children to do what you want them to do? Obey me.
Okay, me Korean language.
How does that sound in Korean?
말 잘 들어라.
Yeah, I could never say that. But I think you understand what that means.
Yeah,
Obey.
yeah.
Do this. Okay. Go ahead to the next word.
Destroyed.
The floods came and completely destroyed those houses. What did that mean? Destroyed.
Broken building.
Okay, a broken building. It becomes ruined. It was ruined. It's useless. There's no good left. It's destroyed. If I take this book and I tear it up, I've destroyed it. If I tear it and mark it up, then that's destroying something. Good. Okay, let's practice.
What two kinds of people does Jesus talk about here? Two kind.
Okay. Yes, it's right up in here.
Yes. The people listen to my teaching and obey,
Mm-hmm.
and
Those two things, the ones that listen and those that obey. So
Yes.
A is listen
to B is obey.
and B is obey. Yes.
He says that the people who listen to his teaching and obey them are like a man who built his house on rock.
Yes. Very good.
In this reading, what does Jesus say a person must to do please him? Preparing a foundation.
Okay, good. You found a new one for me. It was what he asked us to do, prepare a good foundation by obeying him and listening to him. Yes. Very good, Doksoon. That was excellent because you've got more out of it than I even had written down on mine. You did well. If we obey and we listen, we have a strong, firm foundation in Jesus. Yes. Good. So why do you think that this is important to you and important to me? Why is it important for us to have Jesus and to listen to him and obey him?
If I didn't listening, I tempted from David.
Okay, yes. If you listen to Jesus, then you keep preparing yourself and knowing the best way to do things so your life's happier. And what about listening to what he says? And there's a different. Kevin, I know you and I talk about your son a lot because I was a teacher of that age. But when Kevin can listen to you, then he has to choose if he's going to do it or not. You say, Kevin, I want you to go put your shoes on and be ready to go to school. He hears you and he understands you, but he has a choice whether he wants to obey you and do it. So we can listen to God and Jesus, and then we have to decide what he's asking us here. We have to decide if we're going to obey and do the things he's asked us to have that firm foundation.